goals we would like to achieve before graduating high school.
Yes, three things you want to achieve before finishing high school. Okay, so Jomar, can you please share with us the three goals you want to achieve before finishing high school?
Well, let me talk about the first one. This first goal may sound crazy at first, but hear me out. I want to study abroad um, for university.
Oh, you want to go abroad. May I know what country or what university?
I mainly aim for Australia and preferably Canada, Toronto especially, but other options that might work well, I would also consider.
Wow, Australia. That is really a good country for education, right? And the second is Canada, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're not interested in USA or European universities?
Mm, it is one of the most considerable country for university, but I feel like the competition that I'd be involved in would be much of a burden to me, especially in terms of academic GPA and also keeping up with my SAT and IELTS quality. I think that alone in itself is so much more work compared to Australia or Canada.
I see. Have you taken your SAT and IELTS?
I've taken a PSAT, which stands for pre-SAT, which basically means a simulation of SAT. Well, if we are going to consider it as something close to the real SAT, well, I can say yes. And for the IELTS, yes, I've taken an official IELTS test.
Okay. May I know your IELTS score?
Well, my IELTS score was 8, and I think it could have been better, but people say that that's already more than enough.
Wow, you're kidding. You got an 8?
Yes, I got it.
Wow. Wow, you're great. Wow, I can see that. Okay, so if I were you, I would go to UK, I guess, because I've been interested in everything about UK, the universities, the country, the culture, and especially I'm interested in football. So they have a lot of great football stadiums. You know, Old Trafford, Wembley. So you're not interested in UK?
Yeah, so actually, in the past, Britain was one of the countries that I considered myself. Well, I see myself getting into UK, but remembering that the British universities require you to have IB curriculars
I
for school.
see
Yeah, that
IB or A1 level, right?
yes.
Cambridge. Okay, now let's talk about your second goal. Yeah, what is your second goal before finishing high school?
My second goal before finishing high school is to get in a social project which basically will be about environment care.
Okay, so social project.
Yes.
Have you started or have you planned anything about it?
Well, I've actually joined one. It's called Out In, but basically it's about collecting trash, and we will be collaborating with people from outside, especially junior high schools, and we are going to pick up trash together and convert them into something useful, perhaps a handicraft or something like that.
Why social activity?
Well, I believe this social activity will boost my chances of getting into Australia and Canada, and perhaps if I want to shoot myself out to US, well, that will boost myself a lot more.
Okay. Well, social activity is really important. Okay, and it can help beautify your documents as well. But we hope that it's not only for university preparation, right?
Well, the primary reason is not university actually. It's because I've noticed that there's been a regression, I'd like to say, of the quality of care people take for the environment. And it's really heartbreaking to see that we are breaking the only thing that's giving us life, and that is the earth itself.
Yeah, that is a really good one. Okay, if I were a student like you, I would join social activities as well. You can train our soft skills, right? Leadership, collaboration, and etc. Okay, now let's talk about the third goal. What is it, Joma?
Well, we've been talking about goals, and if you notice, the second goal also aligns with my first.
Okay.
And this third one also aligns with my first one, actually. It's about getting qualified into the Garuda scholarship.
Always, I see. So you want to study abroad and you want to get a scholarship as well. Garuda scholarship. Can you please share with us what Garuda scholarship is?
So from what I've heard, Garuda scholarship works almost like BEAM in the past.
Sorry, what does BIM stand for?
BEAM, it stands for Beasiswa Indonesia Maju,
Okay.
which is a scholarship that our government provides
Okay.
for top achieving students and top performing ones.
Okay.
And Garuda is basically almost works like just a rename of it, but it also sometimes work differently. So from what I've heard, Garuda scholarship will require me to be good in academic terms. Like I think it was a minimal of 8.5 in GPA. It's definitely challenging, and remembering that I am studying in SUD Sanamundel, it is definitely going to be one of the hardest challenge to face. And that there are also LOAs, they need LOAs, and I need to make CVs, and
Resume, right?
yes, resume,
Okay.
and that's the most worrying part actually, because I haven't really been into a lot of competition, curated ones, and that's going to be another main goal for me actually.
So are you sure you will be one of the awardee?
Well, right now I don't think I will be, but I am going to improve myself. I am aiming to participate in competitions that involve research and biology. Well, that's my main, and then I'm also planning to win, of course.
Yes. From our conversation, what I see is that you have a very specific goal, which is going abroad, right? And you have that one goal, and you're making ways. You're trying to find ways to achieve your goal. I think you will be the awardee. You will get your goal in the future. Yeah, I think that's it for today's Jomar. Yeah, everybody, that's our conversation with Jomar talking about three goals you want to achieve before finishing high school. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed our podcast. See you in the next episode.